That's the face of a drunk. You know, Dana White, people would ask Dana White, don't you think it's unethical or unwise to use Conor McGregor, the footage of Conor McGregor and his gangs, criminal behavior? Don't you think it's unwise or unethical to use that footage? And Dana White, oh no, that's part of the story. It's, that's part of the story right there. It's going to be, record-breaking pay-per-views. That's part of the story, see? And Conor McGregor attacked, and his intent was homicide. He told Khabib, if you had stepped off that bus, you'd be in a box. See, his intent was homicide. And then Conor McGregor knows that Khabib is a very serious person about his religion, and he's a family man, unlike Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor insulted his family, insulted Khabib's family and Khabib's religion, and he insulted Khabib's country. When Conor McGregor and his gang attacked that bus, Conor McGregor caused fear. He said Khabib would have shit on himself, see? Or shit on himself. And Dana White, he used all this abusive shit, see? Got in bed with Conor McGregor on the proper 12 thing being advertised. They was all geared, swaying everything to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor holding the gloves, holding Khabib's gloves, kneed him in the head while he was down. 12-6'd him in the head repeatedly. Elbowed Khabib in the head, held his shorts, had his toes all in the fence and his fingers. Herb Dean wasn't saying shit. Dana White should have been saying, after the fight, Conor McGregor, he disgraced the sport. He cheated like hell. This was so unprofessional, the way Conor McGregor acted, but it's all about Khabib. Oh no, Khabib is going to get, Dana White acts like he speaks for the NSAC. He acts like he speaks for the NSAC. Don't believe nothing Dana White says till you hear it from the NSAC. Dana White's talking about Khabib would get his visa pulled and, fines and what the NSAC is going to do and all that. So he's painting a story. He used that story of Conor McGregor's criminal behavior and attacking Khabib and all that. And then when Khabib, they abused Khabib. Dana White allowed Conor McGregor to be abusive to Khabib, to get in his face, drunk, threaten him over and over, push him. Dana White said, don't touch each other at the second face-offs. Conor McGregor said, I won't touch him. Then he slapped him with two hands and tried to kick him. So Dana White made it team against team. He made all this thuggery shit. He created this movie. And Dana White was a grown man when Conor McGregor and Khabib was born. And Dana White's been dealing with thuggery himself. He's been dealing with, exploiting fighters for years and years and years, and he knows how to do it good. And he acts like his hands are clean. Dana White's hands aren't clean. Dana White, he had two young fighters, and he exploited them. And Conor McGregor, so that's the face of a drunk right there. Okay? He was drunk and hopped up that day, and Dylan Dennis, all them fuckers, that whole team, that whole freaking team attacked Khabib's bus. And Dana White used the story. And then Dana White, he doesn't speak of all that. What Dana White speaks about is, Khabib, he tried to do something to Dylan Dennis. Khabib, the cops grabbed Khabib immediately. Dylan Dennis kept throwing punches and all the chaos. That wasn't Khabib. And Conor McGregor, he caused much more chaos. Conor McGregor had stood up there and cursed Khabib, walked around drunk, just made violent threats, all this kind of trash. And Dana White's painting this story, right? Piss on Dana White and piss on his story. Dana White is to blame. Dana White is to blame. Khabib did not commit a crime. See, and Dana White's reacting, he's reacting because Dana White's part of that sissy culture. You see him caress Conor McGregor's face, and you seen Dana White, kiss Tito Ortiz. You seen how Dana White, acted over Ronda Rousey. He still goes to the WWE. He's an idiot. He's evil, and he exploits these fighters, and when they're washed up and used up, and he's got all he can out of them, he'll talk trash. He'll just bury them. They're gone. Look at Randy Couture, Look at Ortiz. Look at all these Shamrocks, all this kind of stuff. He used them up. Look at the Gracies. When Dana White's done with them, that's it. And this story, see, he wrote this story, and he used this storyline, and he put Khabib into this story. And Khabib did not want to be in this story. He didn't want to be in this movie, right? But Dana White put him in the movie. Dana White put his team into the movie. And Dana White's writing the end. Khabib gets fined. Khabib loses visa. Khabib So he's writing the story. He's speaking for the NSAC. All this Dana White's writing the story, but the story is the NSAC hasn't spoken yet. The story is Dana White created this atmosphere and used this unethical, criminal shit, Conor McGregor. This is bullshit. You see, put Khabib in the movie, put his team in the movie, and then when they react, the reaction of being in this movie, they're in a freaking movie Dana White's writing, right? He created this animosities and this rivalry and this criminality. And Khabib's in the movie, and then when Khabib does something, he's in the movie he don't choose to be in. You see, it's the environment that Dana White created. Dana White created this environment and then refused to put the belt on Khabib. No one would have thrown a damn thing at Khabib. Dana White, he suggested it. And that's what he's doing for the NSAC. He's suggesting this and suggesting that and lose the visa. He's suggesting things. He's writing this movie. He put Khabib into this movie. He put Khabib's team into this movie. You see? It's witchcraft, the use of words. It's the use of words. So the NSAC should consider the fact that Dana White unethically used and exploited Khabib Nurmagomedov.